What is going on, guys? God's Regret here, bringing you my brand new King of the Hill map, Anarchy, on Halo 4's Forge Island. I'm very excited about this map. If you missed the theatrical trailer, please click the box at the top of your screen. That's going to show you some of the coolest moments that have happened so far. So go ahead and check that out. First off, on this video, we're going to start with going over the two new traps, followed by the gameplay footage. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the new and improved garbage disposal. I definitely amped it up from ramifications. Now, instead of just a shield door, it actually includes gravity volumes. So initially, right outside of where the garbage disposal starts, there's one gravity volume that will tug at you a little bit, but you can still outpower it. And then once you get to the struts, there's no turning back. It was going to pick you up, grab you, and pull you in. And I have not seen one person ever be able to escape the garbage disposal. So you really need to be aware of that. And the other trap that we got now is new. Was not in ramifications, and that's the trip mine bridge trap. So basically what it is a double trigger trap, meaning there's a trip mine on each side of the bridge that can activate the trap. And all it does is, once the trap is activated, the crates that make up the bridge just drop out. So if you're on the bridge or about to be on the bridge, you're most likely about to fall to your death. So now that we understand how the traps work, let's get into some gameplay footage. So we have me right here, start of a round. I have to give a shout out. This was one of the final games before this map was released, and I told that the winner overall would get a shout out in the video. That was NJ Dizzle. So congratulations for being the best Warthog Wars champ. And coming up right here, we're going to show you exactly how this garbage disposal works and why it is so dangerous. So this is the biggest mass disposal I've ever witnessed. Literally almost everybody ended up going through there. I was so excited I had to jump out of my Warthog and fire off a few shots, because that's all I could think about was putting it in this video and how amazing it was. I actually had thought I won. I didn't realize that one person had escaped. So now I've decided I had to do some damage, but I didn't even get a chance to because an incendiary shot knocked him off the map. So we're going to go over how that works now. So basically, the old ramifications, once you died, that was it. Game over. You went into jail, you could kill the people if you ganged up on them, and it was just kind of boring, you know? It was missing that fun aspect after the initial life. So what it did is now when you die, you go up to the jail and you get an incendiary cannon. They're laying on the ground, you can pick them up. If you get up there and there's not one there, don't worry, they respawn. Everybody can end up getting one. And you can just look out the window and just fire as many times as you want. You got infinite ammo. You do have to reload. I didn't want to OP it, but it is a lot of fun because there are times where you hit somebody just underneath their Warthog and they go about 800,000 feet in the air. And it really does bring out a lot of laughs. This is the most fun I've had in Halo 4, just playing with a bunch of guys, because some of the funniest things happen, and it's just a lot of fun. And that's what I feel like Halo 4 was missing from the old ones. From what I understand, Halo 4 is kind of dead. I just don't think it was as fun as people wanted it to be. There were a lot of things wrong with it, and I'm really looking forward to Master Chief Collection for that fix. Real quick, I want to talk about Master Chief Collection. So most of y'all should know from my initial video that I was coming back is that I do have one more deployment coming up before my channel is officially back open. So I'm basically just going to say for the month of November and the beginning of December, I will not be around, which means I'm going to miss style points. Pause what I was saying. That was style points, double barrel roll. Alright, so now back to what I was saying. I'm going to be gone for Master Chief Collection's debut, and that's going to be difficult, obviously, because I was really looking forward to it. But if we pull into land somewhere on the East Coast, I'm going to try to run into a GameStop and pick it up, and as long as I don't have to update it, I'm going to start forging while out at sea, which will be a little more difficult than just forging at home, but we'll see what happens. I want to try to get at least a couple maps made so when I return I can show them off. But I am going to be holding a huge forge competition while I'm gone, so I'm going to give you more details on that later, but for the initial month that Master Chief Collection is out and I'm not here, that is your time to get maps ready, because I'm going to be doing a huge forge competition. Top 16 takes the cake, and the top 16 will bat out in the bracket. So as you see here, just ended up losing. Don't like losing for videos, but sometimes it has to happen just to show y'all how dangerous those incendiary cannons are. So now we're going to get a view at what it's like to die early and get the incendiary cannon shots. So as you see, it takes a few seconds, to actually get your shot across the map to them. But you can also see that if you hit it just right, they end up going about 10,000 feet in the air. There should be one coming up here soon, and it's pretty funny. Like right here, it's the reactions people get when they get shot up that high over like the headsets, it'll crack you up. It's pretty funny. The only thing you have to worry about here is that, you know, people do like to shoot each other. You can't be shot out of this window. If you want to actually jump into the map, there's a teleporter in the back of the jail. You might have saw it when I turn around. You actually have to go through that teleporter, which will bring you to the roof of the jail, which will allow you to jump into the King of the Hill map. The only problem with that is, if you're up there, you can be shot off. So it's kind of like, take the risk to go up there and maybe get a chance to get the point if both people fall off at the same time, or take the chance and, you know, you might just get blown off and then both your lives are up and there's no chance. So if you're you know, willing to take a risk for some reward, that's where you want to be. Personally, I just like to stay down here. I like to try to win actually out on the map. But download link for this map will be in the description. Also check out my Facebook and Twitter pages. And remember, guys, it's all about the style points.
Man, I truly rap a song, not just a couple lyrics. My speech is so correct, it might just be the clearest. You can listen to that mirror hanging there on the wall, but your boy Junebug be the fairest of them all. The basement's where I get it, on the street or on the curb. I'll never be a noodle, no, never be a herb, cause I speak with nouns and verbs, but I rap just to be heard, and I'm speaking cold words.